Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am live right now from the Amman International Airport, and today I am traveling back to my country, and it's a great blessing of God that these 3 months here in Amman were very valuable. They were a great learning experience for me, and I'll be going back to my country. And indeed, going back to the place where you live is a great blessing of God. We don't realize how important the place that we live in is. We generally have complaints or something or the other, but when it is taken away from us, we realize how important it is. So I'll be sharing an experience that I had here. I was listening to a very important conversation that was on something about human psychology. It was that when we human beings are in a different situation, we are in a situation of transition where there is some kind of change. It can be any kind of change. You may be in a different place, or you may be among new people, or you may have changed your place of work. So when this happens, we are in a state of transition. And in this state of transition, what happens is that many a times we shed our old habits or memories and ideas, and we learn something new. So these moments of transition, these moments of change are very important, because that is where we become more creative. That is how we learn to be more creative. We learn new things, or we add new dimensions to our personality which were not there before. So these moments of transition are very important in our life. So for example, here in Amman, I was learning the Arabic language. I came here to study Arabic. And initially, I was very shy to speak Arabic because my Arabic is not so good. But soon, later, I realized that if I speak incorrectly, somebody will correct me and I'll be able to learn something new. So I started to speak a lot with the native Jordanians here in Arabic, and that helped me learn a lot more than reading a text in Arabic. Because I would say something incorrectly and they would say, oh, this is not how you say, this is how you say. And so I realized that it is so important to make mistakes. And for that matter, I have realized here during my stay in Amman that I did so many things wrongly. And doing things wrongly helped me learn how to do things in the right way. And that could be possible only because I was in a new situation. I was among different people. I was exposed to a different language. I was in a different country. So what I learned was that it is so important for us to not feel bad or feel unhappy about being in a new situation. Many a times what happens is that we as Muslims feel that we should be in a same state, in a same surrounding, around same kind of people, in the same culture. But that's not a very positive way of growth. The right way of growth is when you're around different people, you're in a different situation, you're facing a challenging moment. That is when you learn. That is how you learn. So these situations of transition, these situations of change are very important, not only for the growth of our personality, but they're also very important for the growth of our faith. Faith grows through change. Faith does not grow through stability, through the same kind of state in which you are, in the same kind of stage that you are. So it's so important for us to appreciate change, to accept change, to adapt to change. And this is also why the Quran tells us so often that we should go out into the world and we should experience the world, and we should travel a lot in the world, because traveling is one of the things that exposes you to a lot of different experiences and a lot of different situations. That is when your faith grows. Your faith, you learn different things about your faith. You learn how to adapt your faith to the changing circumstances, or you learn so many things about God through the situations that you experience. So this is one of the very important experiences that I had here in Amman, and hoping to go back to my country in safety, and may God help all of us. And it's also so important that when I learned that when I when I am at home and comfortable with everything around me, I don't appreciate it so much. But when I was removed from that comfort and I was here alone in a different country, I realized how blessed I was back there. So many a times the blessings that we have, we don't appreciate them. When they're taken away, we realize how important they were. So we have to also learn to appreciate our blessings. I met a number of Indians over here at the Amman airport, and all of them were here for weeks, or some were here for years, and they were so happy to go back to their country. So we all have a lot of blessings in our life. We don't discover them unless they are taken away from us. So discover the blessings that you have. Thank you so much. Jazakallah khair.